and welcome to Purple Pocket Pickles. I am Purple Pocket and I'm here to show you how to make a few skins. This is my skin with all the armor on and everything. And I will show you a few more that I have already. I was working on that one. This is my original skin when I started off. I started off as a character called Shadow Scribbler, but I decided to change the name with the YouTube channel. And here are a few other of my skins. This is Finn the Human from Adventure Time. And this is Jake the Dog. And a wolf. And Baymax from Big Hero 6. And a very old skin that I used to wear. So today, I will show you how to make a girl character first. So I just clicked on the face. Now I'm going to click on the front of the face. And you will look up on the left high corner over where the reds are, and you're going to go one over and click on your skin. So you can either make it dark or very light. I'm going to be right in the middle, about right here. And click the check mark. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the paint bucket, and I'm going to paint the entire first the face. Now I'm going to click the back button, and again click Save Changes, and I'm going to make my girl have a tank top on. So you're going to want to click on all of the pieces of the arm, and you are going to fill them in with the paint bucket, and click the back arrow to go back, and just fill them all in. I'm going to go back, so click Save Changes, and I'm going to make her have shorts on. So I'm going to also fill in all of these with the skin color. But I'm not going to fill in the top or the bottom because those are both going to be different colors with the shorts and the shoes. Okay, now I'm going to go back up to her head, and I'm going to put a hood on her. And the color hood that I want it to be is going to be a dark blue. So I'm going to go in the blues, right down the middle where the blues are next to the purples. And I am going to click way down low where the dark ones are. And I'm going to put a check mark on that. And I'm going to use the pencil tool. And I'm going to go make a line right across the top. And I'm going to make another one. Then I'm going to go back and go way down on the right side where the whites are. And I'm going to click the white. And I'm going to put one white on each side, and then one in the middle, right above them. And then I'm going to click the eyedropper, and click on the blue, and then click on the paint bucket. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to fill in all of these, all around there. Now I'm going to use the eyedropper, click the white again, and the pencil tool. I'm going to go to the right, and I'm going to draw a line down the middle like that. And the same with this side. So then you have this hood that goes all the way around with a nice white trim around the edges. And now for the eyes, I'm going to make this girl have blue eyes. So I'm going to go to where the lighter blues are, right in the middle of all the colors. And I'm going to go a little bit high. And I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to put the top part of the eye about right here. And then I'm going to make the blue a little bit darker. And I'm going to put it right underneath. Then I'm going to go over to the left side, way at the bottom where the black is. I'm going to click the black, and I'm going to go right above that eye and put a line above it, and another line on the side. I'm going to go back over to where the white is on the right bottom side of the screen, and I'm going to put it right next to the top part of the blue eye. And then I'm going to just go over just a little bit and make the white a little bit darker, and I'm going to put that right underneath. And there you have a nice eye. My girl's going to have nice lips, so I'm going to go over on the right side of the colors, and a little bit higher, but all the way over to where the pinks are. I'm going to make her lips about that color pink. I'm going to go down on the bottom and make her lips right there. And she's going to have brown hair. So I'm going to go all the way over to the left, and I'm going to go over 2 and about maybe 6 colors up. So I have that dark brown. And I'm going to put this brown like that. And then I am going to go right above where that brown was. And I'm going to start filling it in every time, going up a little bit lighter. And then I'm going to use the eyedropper, and I'm gonna go. So here's the darkest one. I'm going to go the second darkest one, and I'm going to do it right above her eye like that. And then I'm going to get the lightest brown that I have on here, and I'm going to put it right under there. Well, I'm going to go back over to where that light one was. I'm going to make it a little bit lighter, and one more time, a little bit lighter, until it looks like that. Now I'm going to get the second lightest brown, and I'm going to go like that. So now you have this nice, shiny kind of hair. And let's see. Now I need to figure out what color I want her shirt to be. And I want her shirt to be, it's got to be the dark blue so that it fits in with the rest of her shirt. So I'm going to use the eyedropper, and I'm going to click on the dark blue, and I'm going to fill all of these in with the paint bucket. So just click and fill and go back. Now I'm going to go back out, and I'm going to click on the skin color that I have because I don't want to choose a new skin color. It'll look a little weird. So I'm going to go down to like this, and I'm going to make that almost square. And then I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go to the hair, use the eyedropper, and click on the darkest part, then click on the pencil tool, then go back. And that'll help me with that. So now I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with the hair up on her face. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter and click down until I have about 8 different colors. It also gives it a kind of a nice ombre sort of look. What I'm doing over here is I'm clicking the eyedropper, and I'm clicking over on the other side and going up, and then clicking on the pencil tool and dragging that one over. So I'm on 4, so I'm going to click the 5th one up, and I'm going to keep going up. So okay, now what I'm going to do is use the eyedropper and click it down on the right side, the darkest brown. And then I'm going to use the pencil tool, and I'm going to go right above that, so right there. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to click the second lightest brown, go over to the pencil tool, and click right above it like that. And same thing with the next ones. Okay, now I'm going to go over to the left side, and I'm going to go to the lightest brown. It's more of a blonde, kind of a nice ombre color. And I'm going to do the same thing. And up here I did 3 and that makes it just a little nicer up at the top. It makes it look like it's not just completely straight. Gives it a cuter kind of look. Now I'm going to go back out, and I'm going to go to her leg, and I am going to make her have black shorts. So I'm going to go all the way over to the left side of the screen at the very bottom, and I'm going to use this brush tool. And I'm going to go right at the top and use only about 2 lines, and do that with all of them right at the top. And I'm going to fill the top part of the leg with the same black. And then I'm going to go on the front, and I'm going to still use the brush tool, but brush it twice like this for her boots. I'm going to give her boots. And then in the front part of the leg, you're going to want to go over to the white. That's over on the right side of the colors at the very bottom. And you're going to go use the pencil tool and go right above the boot, right on top of it, like that. Now you're going to want to go on the front, and you're going to find a darker kind of white, and you're going to go right underneath the white like that, and then one more like that. And I'm going to use the eyedropper and get the black, and then I'm going to fill in the bottom part of the shoe so everything looks like that. I'm going to exit out. So now she has shorts and boots. Also, what I like to do is I like to give my characters gloves. So what I do is I use the black and the brush tool, and I go along the bottom with the brush tool. And at the bottom, if you click the bottom one, you click the pencil tool, and you're going to go right along like that. You click the front, and use the eyedropper to click the skin color, and you want to put 1 dot on that side of the arm, so it should all look like that. So then you got a nice arm with gloves, and they're fingerless gloves, so you can use your gun. And sometimes I like to give my my character little armbands. So what I do is I'm going to make these ones blue. So I'm going to go way up in the middle of the colors. I'm going to go up to the very top and get that white that's right over where the blue is. And I'm going to click right there. And then I'm going to go a little bit lower so it's a little darker blue. I'm going to click next to that. And then I'm going to go a little bit darker and a little bit darker, so you look like that. So I'm gonna use the eyedropper and get the lightest blue, and I'm gonna go over to the left part of the arm, and I'm going to put it on that side. And then with the right side of the arm, I'm gonna put it on that side. And then with the back part of the arm, I'm going to put it right there. And I'm going to use the second lightest blue, and I'm going to put it next to the one on the left, next to the one on the right, and the one on the back. And then I'm going to take the third lightest blue, I'm going to put it next to those. I'm going to get the darkest one, and I'm going to put it next to that one. And there you have a nice, pretty band that goes all the way around. And then sometimes I like to give the front of the sweatshirt a nice band around it. So I'm going to use the white that's over on the right bottom. And I'm going to put it along like that. And then I'm going to get a lot darker white, more of a gray. And I'm going to go down like this, and then get a very dark gray at the bottom, and do that. So it's like little strings hanging down from the sweatshirt. So this is a sleeveless sweatshirt, and that is my girl. I hope you enjoyed this this tutorial on skin, and I'm going to call this navy blue. And there you have her.